Alright, I said I'd go live in 5, but then I went live in like 3.5. Hello, subscribers and future subscribers. I'm KarmaJolt. This game is Dragon Quest VIII, and we just got the ability to fly, so there's a lot of stuff for us to explore. What's going on? Sean R. saying foist. I tried to write your name in the chat as Shoin, but like, you probably need an H for that, but that's like, that goes against the spirit of your name being spelled with no H. So, you saw what I was going for. Gouda Guy, Avis, YY, what's going on? Silvala, Asim. I play aces in defense mode. Where they at? YY? They might play themselves in attack mode at some point. Calix, Johnny Doe. I know what you want to see. James the Catboy, welcome back. If you ever feel lost, use a map or something. That's what this guy is probably going to tell me. As a Catholic priest, he's going to tell me to use a map. Which are God's creation or something, I don't know. Hey, so yesterday I streamed Mega Man X, and a bunch of you in the chat, such as YY and Gouda Guy, were very generous, and we ended up doing 135 squats on stream. But then, like, I noticed at the end of the stream that I had gained a channel member. And my YouTube didn't pop up like a notification for that or anything during the stream. And I don't even know who that was. But we gained a channel member, and so that translates into 6 push-ups. So at some point we're gonna do 6. Let's reset the reps counter here, but keep that 6 to go for whoever joined as a channel member. Was that a subscription-only stream? No, Johnny Doe. I can do members-only streams, but I haven't done that in a really long time. Let's, first of all, let's organize the bag's contents. Oops, not what I meant to do. By type. Yo, Gouda Guy with the cool 15 Australian dollars. Oh, hey, it's the cheesy alchemy game. Yo, just for you, my man. Let's make some cheese. And that's approximately $10 USD. Let's add 10 to the to-go counter. Thank you so much. Everyone spam the cheese in the chat. For Gouda Guy. Whoops, I meant to do this. Wait a second, and then YY donated a membership to Joseph Neal, the Lillipup. Hey, everyone spam the cheese and the Y's in the chat. So what's that? 16 plus 6 is 22 push-ups to go. That's a great start. Hey, thank you so much. Don't paywall yourself away from me, Karma. Silvala? I generally don't. Lexi Wolf, how are you? I do have a lot of members-only content, which is an incentive to become a channel member. But if you're not a channel member, you can always still show up to my live streams. And use the Godbird Soul Stone. The Godbird Soul speaks to the party. Can you hear me, feelings? That's his voice for sure. The controls for my bird form differ from those you use while walking around on Earth. Yeah, it's gonna tell me the controls. If you ever need help, push the self-destruct button and I'll explain everything. Now that you can fly, you'll be able to reach locations you couldn't travel to before. Yeah, that's how flying works, for the most part. Whether you're on a plane or on a bird. But Sean, look at this! We have bird! Going to lunch with a wife shortly. YY, what are you guys getting? I just had me some leftover chicken and vegetables. But yeah, actually there's a plateau right around the Godbird's Eyrie that I can travel to. Like right around this building. That I can't normally reach on foot. And I think it might just be this, right? Oops, I hit the X button. So yeah, I should have listened to the controls or something. But instead, I'm learning them on the fly, ladies and gentlemen. Land is triangle. Okay, so I can hit the circle button to figure out the controls. But I want to say there's like a plateau around here. Yellow Bird. Yo, I love You Can Beat Video Games. Yo, Oakley? Same. Yeah, I'm wearing my You Can Beat Video Games t-shirt. I was on one of their videos. I'm gonna say this isn't the spot. Maybe I'm completely wrong about this, but I feel like, and this is something I might remember from playing the game years and years ago. But I think there's like a plateau around here. Messing up all sorts of buttons. Where I can possibly fight like a lot of metal slimes. So are you close to beating this game? Johnny Doe, like, pretty close. I don't quite remember. Cheese and fire cheese spotted. Yeah, Gouda Guy, I was gonna make some cheese in the alchemy pot for you. But, like, let's try to find this location first. And, like, you'll see your shadow is kind of, like, highlighted with an outline when you can land somewhere. Oops, I did it again. Maybe it's this. Let's try this. Karma, since I watched that video you shared, I've seen 2 other YouTubers doing it, too. Oh, yeah, so YY, you mentioned in the chat, just yesterday, like, hey, you should play an MMO that's been dead for a long time. And then I immediately was suggested a video that I shared in my Discord about how someone, I think his name was Bind, or Bindo, something like that. They joined. Why do I not have a weapon equipped here? Oh, because I equipped this and then had to uncurse it. Anyway, I got a video about how someone joined a game called Dark Ages, which is an MMO that is like super old school, but it's been dead for years. And now they're like trying to revive the community. Pretty cool video, too. Aces, I see you. What kind of mode were you summoned in? But yeah, cool video that I posted in the Discord. And there is a Discord. You can join it. It's in the video description. Our Discord is cool, too. Because it's got Nick the Frenchie. Attack mode, because I follow the rules. Is that like a specific rule of Yu-Gi-Oh? Aces? Bonjour, Nick. Oui. Comment ça va? Oh no, it's Nick. You better watch out, Selvala. I spilled soy sauce on my white sweater. No, Nick the Frenchie, I have my KarmaJolt mug. I mean my Mega Harv mug, and I'm sending Lexi Wolf a KarmaJolt mug. I should combine them and make a Mega Jolt mug. Devin John, what's going on? That rhymed, oh my gosh. That was improvised. That was a freestyle for you. Anyway, I think this is where I want to be. I don't remember if I need to be here during the day or during the nighttime, but we'll figure it out. Have you heard that Deltarune Chapters 3 and 4 came out today? I didn't know it was today, but I heard about them coming out. And I will get to them probably this weekend. If you want to destroy Nick's sweater... Selvala, things okay? Gotta check in on you. Why? That's very nice of you. Yeah, Selvala, sound off in the comments. How is everybody doing? Yeah, Devin John. So, like, I have plans today on Wednesdays. Generally, I do a widescreen stream in the early afternoon, and then I go visit my GF, who lives like an hour and a half away, so it's like a whole trip, you know? But tomorrow, I will be home. And maybe I'll stream some Deltarune. Yeah, they were almost suspiciously too chill about it. They were being chill busters. Okay, so on this little plateau, I'm pretty sure you can run into... Well, first of all, there's a chest. But I think there's a liquid slime, like, scripted encounter that you can run into for your monster team. I got a skull helm. That's probably something useful. But let's hang around here until nighttime and then fight some night slimes. Been playing Super Meat Boy. Devin John, for some reason I never played that game, but I know what it is. And it seems fun and cool. Yo, we got some high rollers in the chat? I mean, in the battle, excuse me. Ooh, brain definitely not working today. It's been a while. Karma, you're adorable. Nick the Frenchie, I'm trying my best. Got news yesterday that my mother was diagnosed with a 3rd stage 4 cancer. Oh my gosh, why? That's rough, buddy, as they say. Are you doing all right? I did want to say thank you so much for the donation yesterday. Silvala, I see you too. Dang. Yeah, I even managed to 106% it. Is that maximum? Okay, we back? We back? Gosh, my connection has just been so unreliable since we switched to Fidium. I'm just saying, like, I want to like this company. A 1? High roller gets serious. Okay, I love how so many regular enemies have, like, weird gimmicks about them where they can roll the number of eyes they have like a dice. We bag of riches. Avis, yeah, I lagged a little bit. But we got through it together. Is there a treasure chest over here? Is that what I'm seeing back there? Or is that just a plant? Speaking of which, Unplant has been a member for 3 months. The plant thrives still. Hey, everyone spams some sort of plant-related emoji in the chat. Excuse me. I choked on my own excitement. Thank you so much, Unplant, for being a really cool guy. So I'm gonna hang out in this area, first of all, because I don't know, like, where to go next. Oh, you know what? I guess I could go to that spooky island, that floating island on that, at that religious city. The one that's surrounded by the ominous dark clouds. Photosynthesis! There should be an emoji for that. Nick the Frenchie. Quick guns. I see you. Hold on, Wayne just posted in the Discord that they got their Switch 2. Heck yeah. Dark Cloud for the Nintendo 64. Rogue Effect, wasn't there a Dark Cloud for PlayStation? And it had like a crazy glitch you could do with the broken dagger. Is that the one I'm thinking of? Thank you, everyone, says Unplant. Excuse me. Soul Wave, what a great way to spend when you're sick. Ah, who here is sick? Raise your hand in the chat. Aside from being the illest, like you got sick rhymes. Who remembers that scene from SpongeBob where SpongeBob suggested him and Sandy could act like plants? Oh wait, you right, says Rogue Effect. I only know that because of Lousy David, I'm pretty sure. Heading to lunch with the wife. See ya. Yo, YY, thank you so much for the cool membership that you gifted. Did you say where you were going? I missed it. Anyway, I hope you have something delicious. And everyone spam the Y's in the chat. From my guy, YY, who's so wise. And Chocolate Kitty, the YY wife. I have a lingering, weak-ass sore throat, says Silvala. Golden Corral. Yo, YY, I've never been there. Is that good? You let me know. You report back when you're done. Whoops, I swore. I try not to unless it's cereal. Silvala seemed pretty cereal. Let's clean sweep the high rollers and then whip them with a whip. And then use the caduceus, because you can't spell caduceus without douche, I guess. I don't know. I like oats, says Nick the Frenchie. Ha ha ha. I appreciate that. Today happens to be International Cheese Day. I didn't... Gouda guy. I'm gonna have some cheese with dinner. And Unplant donated a gift membership? Who got it? Timbo Slice. Snatching up the gift membership. Hey, thank you so much, Unplant. We got 28 reps to do. Let's do like 15 push-ups right after this battle. Possibly 20, depending on how I feel. But did someone summon a bomb boulder? Because that guy wasn't there before, was he not? Oh my gosh, and the Gouda guy with another cool $14.99 Australian, which is approximately 10 USD. Look at that. Spam the cheese and the plants in the chat. Because there's got to be some sort of plant-based cheese. What would that be, like a vegan cheese option? Yeah, Asim likes the cheese. Cheese with plant is like one of those cheese with little herbs in it. Please. Yes, yeah, cheese plus plant. Plant plus cheese equals please. And I got some push-ups to do, everybody. Thank you so much. I haven't done push-ups in a long time, I feel like. One, because I haven't done a Widescreen Wednesday, which is when I do most of my push-ups on stream. But I've been doing a ton of squats for exercise, and then I'll be like, I'll do push-ups, you know, when I'm not streaming, and then I just don't do it, you know? So yes, thank you for the workout, everybody. There's a cream cheese with garlic. You may know it as boursin. Yes, that's a cheese with a plant. Soul Wave, I see you too. Alright, so I'm waiting it to be night. I'm waiting for it to be nighttime here when what I could do is zoom somewhere. And then stay at the inn until nighttime. You've been smashing out DQ8 lately? Any chance you'll give 11 a go? Yes, Unplant. I have that on the Switch. Been meaning to play it for years. I got it for myself as, like, a treat myself kind of reward. When I got a job, like, years and years ago, like, I was on that job hunt grind for so long. And then I found a job, and I'm like, yes, as a reward, I will treat myself to a new video game. And I got myself Dragon Quest XI. And this was back when I had a job, you know? Oh, I can't stay until night here. Interesting. So yeah, long story short, I got myself a copy of DQ11 years ago, and I was like, I'll stream this, and then I never did. In fact, I only played about an hour of it. Whatever, let's just go somewhere easy. Dairy Queen 11, says Operculum. Fantastic, I'll be sure to be there for that one too. Unplant, I appreciate you. It's lagging today. I was having I got disconnected a little bit earlier, Nick DeFrenchie. And if you've just seen that, maybe you should click the live button to catch up to the live stream. To modern times. But as of now, it's not me, according to my OBS. Well, maybe it is a little bit, actually. Gosh dang it. Is it choppy for anyone else? Alright, let's stay until evening here. Okay, it's not dropping any frames. I'm actually looking at the wrong number. But my bit rate is fluctuating a little bit, which I suppose is normal. Genevieve B says, hey, howdy. Genevieve B, I'm so glad you showed up, because it's time to do at least 15 push-ups. Whew. I'm starting to feel a little bit jittery, which is weird, because I just ate, but maybe I should just wait for the calories to kick in, you know? But I think we can handle 15 push-ups. Joseph Neal, who got gifted a membership by YY. All right. I sort of made my bed, Genevieve B. Are you proud of me? Let's move that out of the way. Also, can you see Pippin? Pip, you're not gonna do any push-ups with me? All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Elbows in. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. You know what? I'm gonna go get one of those protein thingies. I'll be right back. You gotta shake it a little bit. Okay, so now that it is nighttime, it's 2:30 a.m. where Unplant is. Pip be resting on that bed. Yeah, that's true. Sometimes you gotta rest after being a pesky cat for a long time. Whew. Okay. So now that it's nighttime, let's go flying. Back to that. What am I doing? Actually, if I zoom to impeach you, I think. That's the fastest way to get there. Did you pet the cat? I did, Nick the Frenchie. Doing okay. Didn't sleep last night, though. Genevieve B, I'll take care of you today. I'm gonna make those, I don't even know what to call them, but Genevieve B sent me like a video on Instagram about a recipe that's basically chicken and melted cheese with some veggies in a tortilla. I like when you do that, says Genevieve B. You do it to me so much, though. Okay, so what's the plateau that I'm looking for? By the way, this song, beautiful. Was it in the front or in the back? Where's the little space that I'm looking for? Is it this? Yeah, it's this. An enchilada, Ken? More like a Ken-chilada. Okay. We're back here. It's evening. I'm pretty sure there is a liquid metal slime that you can fight, like an encounter back here. But you can also run into groups of liquid metal slimes and gold golems. I forgot about that. So this is an awesome spot to grind experience and gold. A Karmarito, yes. I have to shop for food sometime today. I should get plenty of cheese. Gouda guys, same. But yeah, it calls for deep frying, like sliced chicken breasts. Or at least dipping them in oil, you know? That's deep frying, right? Used to hate cheese, says Solvala. Now it kind of depends. Ooh, I got a Chimera wing. Where this guy's at? Maybe I'm wrong. I could have sworn there was a liquid metal guy here. Or did I wait too long? And now it's daytime. Avis, a cat similar to Garfield. We stand. Let's kaswoosh. Ooh, a mow down the enemy. I did a picky eater test and only X'd 7 out of the 64 items. Yeah, Genevieve B, I was trying to read the results of that test, but I screenshotted it so I could zoom in. Brandon T, triple gold golems is right. I don't even know what hit him. So it doesn't seem like there's a liquid metal slime encounter here. Maybe he only appears after I've beaten like a certain level at the monster arena. I know that's a thing for some enemies. So maybe that applies here. I was doing it as well, but wasn't sure if I should X things I can't eat anymore because of celiac or just won't eat out of preference. Shonar? Yeah, so, like, tell me about that. So, do you have, like, legit celiac disease? Okay, I guess it's daytime now. I thought I got here in time. But maybe I flew around for too long. Okay, we're fighting gold golems then. I want to try again to, like, sleep somewhere until the evening. And then come back here at night. Nothing beats how satisfying Twin Dragon Lash sounds. Unplant, that reminds me. Did I even show, like, what her final ability was? Serpent's Bite. I think this is the ability that she gets at 100 skill for her whip skill tree. It's not really a tree, it's a straight line. Chomp. That's honestly not that powerful. I bet it gets, like, crazy with tension, though. Alright, alright. Let's try again. Let's go back to Alexandria. Yep, diagnosed celiac. Also have yeast and SIBO in my gut, which has me off sugar and alcohol for another 2 months. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I wonder how that happened, or, like, why it didn't happen earlier. Like, that's just a thing that can develop in adulthood? I use Yangus's whistle to summon monsters quickly sometimes. Yeah, Brandon T, that's what I'm gonna do when I got, like, I thought I was... Let me back up. I'm pretty sure you can find liquid metal slimes in that area at night. But I guess I took too long getting there, and it had become daytime when I arrived. So that's why I wasn't using whistle. Ball and chain, what's going on? I trust you had a restful sleep, and if you didn't, you get back in that bed right now. Okay, now let's zoom to Impichu. Excuse me. And then we fly like a bird. Ooh, are we talking about food intolerances? Fun. I have fructan intolerance. Ball and chain, fructan sounds like one of those trigonometry functions. I did, I even had a nap. What exactly is that? If you don't mind my asking, but it seems like you don't mind talking about it. It's an autoimmune disorder I seem to be collecting them. First I was mild vitiligo a few years ago. Sean, you stay healthy. And then let's go back here, I believe. Dang it, I keep hitting circle to land when I'm supposed to hit a different button. Fructan is usually found in garlic and onions. Oh! Okay. Guys, I'm not a vampire, I swear. I just have an intolerance to certain foods. Yeah, right, ball and chain. We know you're a vampire. That's why you're indoors watching KarmaJolt streams during the day. But yeah, that's cool. I never heard of that. By cool, I mean it's interesting. It might not be cool to you. That's not the word I meant to use. I apologize. I would say yes, but I love sun. Samesies, ball and chain. I've been going out jogging recently just to get a little bit of sun. But like, man, does the sun burn me out. And I don't even mean that literally. Like, I mean the sun. Like, if I'm out in the sun for like an hour, I'm like, I need a freaking nap. Oh. No. Whoops. Just because you love the sun doesn't mean it's not bad for you, Ballin. Yeah, Selvala. That's true. That doesn't rule out the idea that Ball and Chain is a vampire. Like, I love a lot of things that are bad for me. Yo, let's kazing Jessica. Just so that she feels better about herself. And also, is revived. Okay, so I don't see the liquid metal slime around here. It could very well be that it just shows up after I defeat, after I win, like, a certain level at the monster arena. But look, they'll show up in battles. And now we use Lightning Thrust and Executioner. And I'm gonna have Jessica cast Acceleratal. And I'm even gonna have Angelo equip a fast-moving sword, because he has like a slightly higher chance to crit with a sword than he does with a stick. A staff, that's the word. I wear sunscreen, so I guess vampire is still a possibility. Ball and chain? Let us know if you discover anything during your research. There we go, we got a liquid. Liquid. That liquid metal slime is like, it's been a while, brother. Level up your vampirism stat to gain more resistance to sunlight. I don't know if that's what that stat does. I'm a huge paddleboarding fan, so I'm outside a lot. I live in Texas, don't immediately melt, so it's not likely. Okay. Doesn't sound like vampirism to me. Jessica, just keep doing that. Ooh, he dodged. What a dodgy little boy. That's a shame. 173 agility. Pretty sure you have access to Howlwind Heal if you want to hunt Metal King slimes. And Plant, that's true, but I honestly feel like this is a better place to level up. Because the liquid metal slimes here show up pretty frequently. And in large groups. King metal slimes, awesome. Obviously, they give you like 30,000 experience as opposed to a liquid metals, which gives like 10,000. But the king metal slimes appear so rarely. And usually one at a time, right? The music in this game is chef's kiss. Yeah, ball and chain. We were talking about that. Composer Koichi Sugiyama was the composer of, like, all the Dragon Quest games and did a phenomenal job, but, like, apparently that guy was, like, a Holocaust denier, so F that dude. Feelings attributes improve. I got 6 skill points. Like, what do I do now? Yeah, like, the things that I want I've maxed out, so I guess I'm pumping points into the sword skill tree. And I learned basic sword fighting techniques, which is something I feel like he should have learned a while back. Oh, well, I'll take it all back. Exactly. Ric Flair. I got 2 level ups from that 6 skill points. I learned Dragon Slash, huh? And I think that's something that just does, like, extra damage to dragon-type enemies. Okay, here is where I use Whistle. Look at this! Oh, and we got First Strike, too. That's amazing. So yeah, again, I'm using Lightning Thrust and Executioner, which are abilities that essentially miss or crit. And because critical hits essentially ignore defense in this game, the Liquid Metal Slimes, who generally only take 1 damage from attacks if you hit them at all, will take like 200 from a crit. Dire Uzumaki. Welcome. Did you know you can change which character you walk around with? Would you like me to? Let's do it. You do get the hero's special skill when you get 100 points in Courage and Swords. I think that's the only bonus. Wait, I have to get both of them? I thought I already got it. Because he learned... Are you talking about Giga Slash? But because you learn that either at 100 sword points or 100 courage points. So I have, in fact, learned it. Let's equip her with an Icicle Dirk on the off chance she can critical hit this guy. Night Emperor looks upset. Well, I'm sort of killing his friends. Ball and chain. Just learned how to do this the other day. I was like, what? That's crazy. Dang. Yeah, so this is a great place to get experience. Yangoose leveled up. More like Wild Goose leveled up. And like, I don't need anything else after getting Humanity and Axes, but I'm increasing his Scythe skill because he learns like a steal ability where you can steal from enemies. It's very unreliable. Yeah, he learns Steel Sickle. You can even level that up to Stainless Steel Sickle at like 80 skill points or something like that. And it's not that important, but it does allow you to steal, like, Seeds of Skill later in the game. Well, she learned Bounce. Okay, so... She learned how to bounce, everybody. Like she's from New Orleans. She does learn spells if you level up her staff skill tree. But let's do this. Yeah, and I don't see that Liquid Metal Slime overworld encounter anywhere. So let's just whistle. 3 more. Yeah, look at how often they appear. And then occasionally you'll have a dry spell where you go like 10 battles without seeing one, because that's just how the game works. But you find them here way more often than you find King Metal Slimes in other locations. Dang. So many liquid metal babbles. Must be a toxic waste site. Yeah, Sean? They used to be called metal babbles, like in Dragon Warrior 3. They all happened to run away this battle. Because they've seen that I've done 20 push-ups, and that's why they're intimidated. It's literal mercury. Yup. Wouldn't touch that with a 10-foot pole. Well, I'm literally touching it with a spear, so, like, maybe I would. There's no way that spear is 10 feet long. Probably 6 or 7. Is there a standard length for a spear? Does anyone know? Liquid metal babbles would sound hilarious in the snake voice. Yeah, or the liquid snake voice. Not the solid snake voice, the liquid snake voice is what you're saying, right? When you say the snake voice, I assumed you meant solid, but now that I'm thinking about it, you probably meant liquid. Shoutouts to Metal Gear. Metal Gear Solid. Which I streamed all the way through like a year ago, and we had fun with it. Solid Slime, thank you, Rogue Effect. Alright, after the next Liquid Metal Slime kill, I love how that ice spell does an extra 8 damage there. It's showtime. After we kill the next liquid, let's do 18 push-ups. Thank you so much to everyone who donated. such as Gudagai and Unplant and YY. Spears are 6 to 8 feet in average. Calyx? A spider typically has 8 feet. They give you a lot of XP. So do you, Nick the Frenchie. Show me your hands. Soul Wave. Like this? Like I'm doing the diamond cutter? Spiders have paws. Rogue effects? They also have donuts. Hey, there we go. Jazz them hands. And lightning thrust. This last guy. Oops, I almost did the wrong thing here. Let's Accelerate and have Angelo attack. Deltarune. Yeah, is it out already, Rogue Effect? I heard it comes out today. I will not have time to play it today. Aces. What's going on? It's out! I activate the spell card Monster Reborn to special summon Ace's Skull 64 from my graveyard in defense mode. His second special ability, doubling his attack and defense. Attack 2800, defense 3000. Nice! You've been getting them gains. Random crit! So, show us your hands like you're doing the Tri-Beam attack, like TN's Tri-Beam, like this. Dang. There we go. Okay, got one. It's out, yes. Calyx? Yeah, I'll probably get to it this weekend. Although I do want to finish Fire Emblem, because I'm at the Factor, aka the final chapter. No, I shouldn't call it that. Let's do those 18 push-ups. Almost time for launch. NVB. Karma behave. Karma, what? 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 Rogue Effect and Sean. KarmaJolt, behave. Alright, we got one here. Let's drill it and kill it. Those are essentially the same thing. And then I'm using Acceleratal here, just in case he stays, like we definitely get a first strike on him before he goes. I say definitely, but you're like, what I mean is if you use Acceleratal, you're way more likely to go before the enemy, you know? Alright, let's do those 18 push-ups, everybody. As Killer Croaker A is defeated. Killer Croaker? Alright, ready? Ready? Can you see Pippin back here? Damn. You're doing great. Alright, I'm gonna let her sleep. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Thanks for the donations, everybody. I wish I knew what to do about my lighting in this room. But it's gonna be weird if I have the lights on. And I've accepted that. Karma getting them gains like a big boy. I'm becoming bigger boy. Angelo attacks. Hit him with the cool 79. And an 89. Yo, it's gotta end in a 9. Should have done 69. Acceptance commitment therapy be real. Genevieve B, I'm not really familiar with that term. What'd that mean? Should be a way to outspeed these slimes. Yeah, I've got pretty good agility here. Especially since I have, like, the Mercury's bandana equipped on feelings. And the Mercury's rapier on Angelo. Who can still kill one of those guys with a very lucky critical hit. If they don't run away. New restaurant, Bigger Boy, the successor to Big Boy. Yo, Aces? I never been to one of those. Oh man, the other day I was trying to think of, there's a restaurant chain, Bob Evans. Oh my god, it just came to me. There's like, basically a restaurant chain in like the northern Midwest, which is kind of like a not a Waffle House, but like a, it's more like an IHOP. And it was like the only option available to me when I was working in like Ohio. And I was like, I could not think of the name of the restaurant that I had to go to like twice a day for a week. I think it's called Bob Evans. Anyone familiar with that? Let's use a random sword ability with Angelo here. Cat loves food. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Salvala, it's vegan. Rice, garbanzo beans, chickpeas, veggie. Okay. Chickpeas for the protein. Uh-oh. That guy could be a parabola. Let's have Jessica use, like, some actual spells here. Soulwave, I got you. I'm sort of paying attention. 134 from that spell is pretty good. Sizzle, is that what it's called? Could be a big parabola. And that's not hyperbole. Quanch, 77, dang. Kafrizzle. Let's use, oh, yeah. I have this attack called Metal Slash that can deal damage to metal enemies. But, like, it only deals 2 damage to metal slime type enemies. So it's actually just way more useful to just, like, try to get a lucky crit. Maybe that works with tension. So instead of doing 2 damage, I could do, like, 10. Which would, I think, kill the liquid metal slime, but not the king. Calyx, what are we talking about? What does Yamcha sing? Cat loves food, yeah, yeah, yeah. Whoops. Let's whistle again. No liquids. We fleeing. We playing some Dragon Quest 99? Rasta Warrior, we are. Alright, let's Lightning Thrust, Executioner, this one liquid metal slime. It stayed! We have a chance. Dang. What a dodgy little boy. He didn't dodge that, though. Maybe I'll show you the Metal Slash at some point. Yes, in one scene he just sings that randomly, and they made a ton of versions of that random song in DBZA. I'd like to think that it's it's from a cat food commercial in their universe. Amazing, we did it. Let's, ka-sizzle. And then ka-swoosh here. OMG, what a nerd. Playing a game for tiny babies. Get a normal job, you wonderful you. No, Nicholas D. This is a game for immature teenagers. You were way off. Welcome, Nicholas D. How are you enjoying the new, Magic the Gathering Final Fantasy crossover? Ew, he spewed his sweet breath. I love that it says Angelo dodges the foul breath when it very clearly was sweet breath. It's specifically mentioned. Mini World Tour comes back next week, says Rasta. Oh my gosh. And Deltarune? Coming out today? Karma should get a real job. Selvala? What, doing push-ups on the internet isn't a real job? Emoji sponsorship? Yo, Quick Guns? I do need to make new emojis for my members. But no, I'm not sponsored by anyone. I am supported by all of your donations, though, so thank you so much. Entertainer is a real job. Calyx, all the time I say it's not a real job because, like, you're not supposed to like your job. That's not what a job is. I'm being facetious, and I do love that I get to do this for a living. But I feel bad calling it a job because, like, a lot of you people are out there, like, busting your backs 40 hours a week, doing boring, dumb work that might even be difficult, and I just do this, you know what I mean? Zelvin says, I love this game. Yo, me too. And, like, when I started streaming this game, which was, at this point, like a year ago, this is like part 50 or something, right? I was like, man, I haven't even thought of this game in like 10 years. We want more emoji. Also, Nicholas, stop being mean, says Nick the Frenchie. Hey, everyone spammed le croissant in the chat, or the French flag, le bleu, blanche et rouge, for Nick the Frenchie. My first Dragon Quest game, says Zelvin, so many memories. Hey, yeah, right now, like, we just got the ability to fly, so I came to this, this otherwise inaccessible plateau. And I'm leveling it up on some liquid metal slimes. I'm putting emojis on the to-do list. Thank you, Genevieve B. Sizzle. Let's use a random metal slash here. I think if you use it on a non-metal enemy, it still does, like, regular damage. Slim Balls! Have you played the Persona games? No, I have not. I have played Shin Megami Tensei, like, 1 and 2. Haha! Sean R, oh my gosh. Okay, am I gonna be drawing you in MS Paint? I kinda like that idea. And yeah, from what I understand, those are related to Persona, right? You might when you found out what I did. Sean R, whoa, 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 what did you do? Oh, you bought a house recently. That's definitely what you're talking about. Can't remember any of the story in this game, but I remember the characters. Yeah, same, Zelvin. That's what I was like before I restarted it. Stephen H. Yes, says Slim Balls. Okay, thank you. IDK if I want an emoji of myself here. Genevieve B, well, what about something that represents you? Ooh, we got some herb. Speaking of things that represent Genevieve B. Here we go. long as, like, one or two of them stays, yeah. So, honestly, as long as one of them stays. A pet the car emoji. Nick the Frenchie? Yeah, we do need some cats in here. Yangus is my favorite, love him. Yeah, one of the few examples of, like, decent voice acting in this game, but then they make him say, "Core blimey," all the time. Tiny cat emoji? Gouda guy? I think it's a good idea. I'm a cat, says Avis. I didn't know that. Wait, I think I do that. Boom! Good job. Maybe like a special dog emoji for me. Genevieve B? Or like a bikini. Oh, there's already one of those. Hey, feelings leveled up. What would be an appropriate emoji for Genevieve B? I do like the idea of a dog, but there is kind of already one of those. Flame Slash! Burning Rush is what he should have learned, right, Nicholas D? Nick, I have to be mean. It keeps Karma grounded. It's a hard job, but someone has to do it. That's true. Yangus is Scottish, isn't he? Not... He's... I don't know. Oh, yeah, Sean. Yeah, like Genevieve's old, profile pic thing. With the shoes. That would actually be sick, but, like, I don't know, like, who made that, you know? I could make something similar. Sounds like an easy job, Nick D. Maybe you're just bad at your job. No, he's... No! You take that back, Selvala. Nicholas D? Pretty good at job. It is as Google default. I see you, Genevieve B. There we go. They're liquid, they're metal. They're slimes. What more could you want? Alright, let's actually metal slash one of these guys, just to show you that it's, like, not that useful. Because it can't actually critical hit. So it's hard to get a kill with this thing. You need... The metal slash will actually deal, like, 2 damage to an enemy. I think there's a way to get it to do more if you have, like, the Falcon Sword equipped, which hits twice. And possibly if you use tension for it, you can do more than 2. But that requires the enemy to stick around for a long time, which is not common, because these things love to run away. And they've got, like, I don't know, 10 HP? Oops, did I do Mercurial Thrust there rather than the crit thing? I think I did the wrong move. They are highly toxic, Calyx. Okay, well this guy happens to be sticking around pretty long. Good for Yangus being MVP. Let's actually do this and see what happens. 1 damage. He's hanging around. So after all that talking about how Metal Slash isn't that great, I might... Well... Yangus just went on a rampage, so... Didn't really matter. We got 30,000 experience there, and nobody leveled up. Selvala, don't worry. We are unionizing behind Karma's back. Nicholas D... Oh, I see why I did that. Okay, it's because his Lightning Thrust ability is now on the 2nd page, and I didn't realize what happened there. Nicholas D, when you say you're unionizing behind my back, wouldn't that be in front of me? Because that's my back, and behind it is this side. So you gotta specify what you mean by that. Michael Mervin, welcome. I'm being pedantic about semantics. Door kiss. Genevieve B with a Fire Emblem reference. That's my boy. Yeah, Zelvin? Yangus? Just, like, dominated there? Shut up, Karma, pointing out logical flaws. Okay. I'm sorry, Selvala. Burning breath. Whoa, it paralyzes. Okay. Crunch! Oh, he missed. He dodged, as a matter of fact. Alright, now let's use Clean Sweep for Genevieve Beep. And then Kaswoosh. Side order, what's going on? Hey, I wanted to thank you for allowing me to enter your marble races. Don't take that out of context. What would that mean out of context? But everyone go check out Side Order's marble races. It's a fun channel. Give him the old follow. Bombastic theatrics regarding pedantic semantics are fantastic. Michael Mervin? You know. Sean R? Yeah, that's what I meant. Hey, Jessica leveled up. Let's make her staves better. What? Don't take that out of context either. Thanks, and anytime, brother. I love that you say brother. I want something heavier. When are we upgrading from marble races to barbell races? That almost rhymes. Nicholas D. Look at this. Angelo is almost like super skilled in, like I just got him to 100 skill points in staves, I feel like. Now he's almost maxed out in his sword skill tree. No one look it up, Sean R. I won't. Gouda guy, I see you. Liquid metal schlimge. Liquid metal slim balls. My guy Slim Balls in the chat, his name is a reference to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time, because at one point there's a typo where Metalhead says, "I'm gonna mangle you, green Slim Balls." In the Super Nintendo version, I should say. Turtles in Time is peak. Yeah, Calyx, that game really doesn't get boring, you know? I probably beat that game like once a year. Maybe twice. Dead. Oolong. We were just talking about Dragon Ball Z. Heroes in a half shell, turtle power. Yeah, so there was something about how the European version of the game was censored because they couldn't use the word ninja. So a lot of the TMNT games in Europe were called Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles. Isn't that bizarre? I don't know what's offensive about a ninja. Other than, like, I don't know, maybe they were like, well, a ninja is like an assassin and that's too violent. I don't know. Metal Slash. It's not like old games have typos. Wily failed. Yeah, Quick Guns. What game does he say failed? Dr. Wily says, my plan has failed, but it's F-A-I-L-D, and that's either in Mega Man 4 or 6, I want to say. Michael Mervin? I don't know about that. Maybe they just thought, oh, ninjas can't be seen, so if we write the word ninja, no one will be able to read it. That's the logic. Ninja is a profession. So are you, Nick the Frenchie. Ninja the profession-y. I don't know. I was trying to make a joke. Which is what I do by profession, and sometimes I failed. Alright, so it looks like Yangus' skill points are starting to plateau here. I'm only getting like 3 skill points per level with him now, these days. I'm a fruit ninja. Asim, happy Pride. Well, there was a lot of... Oh! I just remembered! Nicholas D, I'll read your dumb comment in a second. My friend Clams Casino A very talented drag performer got me the sickest glasses for Pride Month. That is Clams Casino. Clams with a Z? Casino with a K? Don't forget the exclamation point. But I went to like a burlesque bingo hosted by my friend Clams. Who, like, you know what? I'll just promote her Instagram real quick. I'll just drop it in the chat right now. Very talented singer, very funny lady. Just like all-around cool person and great performer. Oh my gosh, that's a lot. That's a lot of liquid metals right here. But yeah, I can't believe I almost forgot about these glasses. She just walked up and handed them to me like, I know you want this for your YouTube. These are for you, KarmaJolt. Let's have Angelo get a random crit here. Nice shades. Thanks, Asane. Alright, alright. Back to Nicholas D's dumb comment. Right up your alley. That's right, Genevieve B. Well, there were a lot of controversy back then. I remember a case when one kid accidentally offed another and blamed it on Darkwing Duck, so that got pulled off the air for a while. That's so stupid. Kind of like how, like, after the Columbine shooting, people were like, oh, we're gonna blame this on video games like Doom, rather than blaming it on, like, the constant bullying that, like, was never addressed in the school, and, easy access to guns, you know? Oh yeah, don't blame that. Must have been the video games. And then there was evidence, like, over and over, like, hey, yeah, there's no link between video games and violent tendencies. Yangus is dominating. Oh my gosh. We all played Doom, and just look at us now. Yeah, Nicholas D. We're just regular weird. Alright, let's flee. Can't believe Mario would incite such violence. Unplanned? Maybe it's from all the plumbing. Actually, like, is Mario still a plumber? He goes up and down pipes, so to speak, if you know what I mean. And by that, I mean it literally. So don't take that out of context or anything. But he's also a race car driver, and he was a doctor at some point. I guess he gave that up. It's been a while. Spending the rest of my break outside. Genevieve B, I'm coming to you soon. All video game violence bad. That's why no blood in SNES Mortal Kombat. I love that frog has no idea what to do. I get it, frog. Don't even worry about it. Mario and Luigi are probably still plumbers since someone has to work the Mushroom Kingdom's pipes. Oh, I know what you mean. Yes, they are plumbers. There we go. A side order with the cool members-only emojis. Quick guns, you behave. So you know how these enemies work. They're frogs until you hit them, then they become evil frogs. But if you hit them again, they turn back to regular frogs. But, like, while they're evil frogs, they're actually kind of dangerous because they know, like, instant death abilities. And they can paralyze you. And just generally, they're more dangerous. They're very dodgy, too. But they don't have a ton of HP total, so... Oh, self-defense is evil now. Rogue effect? You can only defend others. No, frogs are evil. Feelings leveled up. 7 skill points. Look at that. Ooh, attack up 10 when with a sword. Let's just randomly zoom back to Alexandria here. Only defend others using the power of friendship. That's what I'm trying to do. Yo, we've been streaming for 1 hour, 11 minutes, and 11 seconds. Just letting you know. Been meaning to ask, what inspired the name Feelings? Unplant? Nothing. I just thought, like, that would be a funny name. That'd be a funny name for an RPG character. So yeah, just my dumb self being like, hee hee hee, this is funny. Genevieve B with the burning hearts emoji. Everyone spam the heartburn emoji in the chat. I've been streaming for 0 sec. I win. Yeah, Nicholas D, I haven't earned any sec today either. No pressure. Hey, let's sleep at this inn. And then, like, I don't know, let's go flying around. Is Yangus actually very lucky? Nick DeFrenchie, I don't know why he's critting so much. Rug Effect, you like that one? Triple sec. Genevieve B. Delicious. One of my favorite spirits. Not used in enough stuff, in my opinion. What is triple sec used in? Margaritas? Sometimes called Cointreau. But it's a very sweet liqueur. Oh my gosh, Nicholas D with the cool 20 sec. That is SEK Swedish krona. Sorry, my bad. Now play Alundra. Hey, everyone spam the D in the chat for Nicholas D with the cool approximately $2 donation. Long Island iced tea, that has triple sec in it? Michael Mervin? Yeah, that makes sense. There's like a lot of places here that I can go that I just like didn't have access to before. In fact, I think there's like a big ass mountain that you can only get to by flying. There may even be a bunch of those. Like this looks inaccessible. I can't land on top of this. It's fine, maybe I can't go there. Okay, X is to accelerate. That makes a lot of sense. So yeah, if you see any areas that look like you can only land there by flying, let me know. Let's check them out. This might not be one of those areas. Wait a second. Oh my gosh! That scared me a lot. Big blue bully appears. How do we know he's a bully? He's probably just greeting us to his home. Let's call my team on him. Let's call the drink dudes. Get them, drink dudes. Here come the drink dudes. Here comes the drink dudes. Orid psychs himself up. Love that. You have access to Club Puff Puff. Going in with Jessica is hilarious. Oh yeah, Unplant. I meant to change my my party leader. Am I at that area right now, Unplant? 309 damage. Oh my gosh. Here come Dat Boy. Yeah, Genevieve V. Oh shiz, what up? Take that, you big blue bully. Big blue. He's big. He's blue. What more could you want? He's also a bully, so I could want him to not be that. Gotta get back to work. Got more cards to sell, and this cafe won't run itself. Catch you all later. Yo, Nicholas D, thank you so much for allowing me to goad you into a donation. Love you, buddy. Let's add this guy. He's got a lot of HP and attack. I love that. And, like, we'll send back, this puppet guy into the wild. It's nearby Argonia, behind a waterfall. Okay, I vaguely remember that. That looks like a treasure chest up there. I missed. Chest is locked. Speaking of chests, let's do 2 push-ups. I got a mini medal. Might be about time to head back to Princess Minnie to see if I can get another reward. Ready? 1, 2. Thank you so much, Nicholas D. Did I have the camera pointed at the right spot there? All right. Hey, thanks for the 40 push-ups. Tight buns, yo, Calyx. Been doing a lot of squats. Yesterday on the Mega Man X stream, we did like 135 squats or something like that. Snapdragons. Do I have a sword in my inventory? I don't. If I did, I could use the Dragon Slash ability against these guys. Instead, I will spam them with lightning. Helm Splitter is such a good ability. And then, like, I don't know, I'm guessing Flame Slash will be good against plants. They might not, though, because they're also Dragon type, so they'll take neutral damage from fire, right? Snapdragons be snappin' a scene. An extremely good stream. Shoutouts to Megaharv, who gave me his mug. I love Megaharv, says Michael Mervin, with the butter emoji. Very similar to the lard emoji, which is a Megaharv thing. Alright, what else around here? Anything? Actually, I don't know where I am. A Buffalogre and a Mohawker are appeared. Are very cool enemies, is what I meant to say. I'm gonna Falcon Slash. Yo, side order, thank you so much for showing up. Everyone spam the French fries or some other side order related emoji in the chat. It's his mug on a mug. Yes, his cartoon mug. Good dodge. Just gonna regular attack. Pretzel, quick guns? I'll allow it. Not a ton of experience from that. What's over here? Ooh, a chasm that you can fall down. Actually, you probably can't, because it doesn't let you drop off of many ledges in this game. Wow, more like WSW, Nick the Frenchie. Because it's Widescreen Wednesday. Okay, interesting that the enemies around here are tough enough that they can withstand a full round of attacks. But they give very little experience. I don't really know where I am, but we're exploring right now. Oh, and Buddha Guy, you still here? I meant to use the alchemy pot. I know what these things are. WCW, the best wrestling company. Yes. I used to watch WCW in like 1998. E&E is a common crossword answer, which is the opposite of WSW. What is E&E? I have a bunch of, like, seeds that I should be using, huh? Let's do, let's just make a regular cheese. No. Let's do this. Let's make some cool cheese. East, northeast. Why is that a common crossword answer? I could never ever do crossword puzzles. Apparently I'm pretty darn good at, like, unscrambling letters kind of puzzles, like word games like that. Such as the letterbox on the New York Times thingy. Ooh, a Cyclops. If it has 2 eyes, it's a duoclops. Or a human, I don't know. Could be just like a guy. I like doing word searches. Asim? I'll search your words. That's what Sean R. would say. E-N-E can fit a lot of other words since E-N are common letters. I don't know what you're trying to convey there. Oh, you're saying, like, if the clue is E-N-E down, then you can have a lot of words going across? I see what you're saying. RST-LNE were so common on Wheel of Fortune they started giving those... I'm sorry, they started giving those and had contestants give 3 more consonants and 1 more vowel. I see what you're saying, Quick Guns. Yeah. Be really funny if the answer, the clue or something like, you know, children's author. Made spooky books. Alright, let's go with RLSTNE. You solved it! Also, you are great at letterbox. Michael Mervin, I feel like I'm not quite as good as Slim Balls, but thank you. I'm just exploring this random area now. Before I go to the store to get dinner ingredients for Genevieve B. Actually, I should do that really soon, because it's like 1:40, isn't it? PM in the afternoon. But also, like, where am I? This is nice. Let's run. And then use Holy Protection. Just found an MMO game from 2010 that is all about collecting cheese and taking it back to the start. Looks fun to play. Buddha Guy? Tell us about that. I used to play an MMO called Nostalgia. Why is this tree different from every other tree? In fact, I have some content on my channel from that game, but it was something that I started playing in like 2011. And it was actually really cool, but then like the creator just like stopped making the game. Like he teased all of these updates and stuff, and new mechanics, things like that, that just were never ever implemented. And like when people asked him about it, or gave him any sort of criticism, he would like ban them, you know? A cow. What is this bridge? Oh, and I meant to do this earlier. Let's put Jessica in the front. Anything over here? I have to, like, fully explore an area to make sure there are no treasure chests there because my eyesight is so bad. This looks somewhat familiar. A guy? Let's fight him. It's called Transform Ice, and it's simple. You're a mouse, you bring the cheese. Take it back to the hole. More cheese you bring back, the more likely it is that you play as the shaman. Interesting. Love that. Let's like oomph feelings here. Actually, let's oomph Yangus. Because he's likely to do that this turn. Before Yangus goes, that is. Yangus has nose for treasure to help with that. Oh, you're right, Unplant. I should use that every now and then. Yo, this guy just kaboomed me. That's pretty strong. The Archdemon. That means he's good at basketball, right? I'm actually gonna multi-heal here. Kaboomer. Hardly knew her, Gouda guy. Hey, thanks for the donations, by the way. Appreciate you. Whoops. Dang it. I wanted to have him do, like, Falcon Slash or something. This guy's got a ton of HP, is what I was about to say. Then he immediately died. Gold monster coin from this gold monster. Heck yeah, let's add this guy. Oh my gosh. Arch squared demon, that's right. I guess I'll get rid of Flamemin. Nah, this guy can leave. Bye, Poison Sniper. That guy was good for the first few brackets of the tournament. Leagues, I should say. Ooh, but the guy that I just got is leagues better than him. I also die immediately when someone compliments my HP. I would never Rogue Effect. Your HP sucks. What is it? What is your HP? Everyone put in the chat what you think your HP is. Alright, let's make a super cool cheese. Maybe it's just one? My HP is 61. I need scissors. 61. Alright, we making cheese. 777 HP. Rogues is 69. My HP is like 60, says Genevieve. Hit the points. Life, yes. Holy protection wears off. Holy protection, Batman. I see you, Genevieve. Any treasures? Aside from all of you in the chat, because I treasure you. I don't know if this area is accessible without the flight. Without the bird form. It's weird how some of the trees are palm trees. But not all of the trees are palm of the trees. Here's a cow. Ooh, he's scared of me. Yeah, you should be. I'm coming for your fresh milk. Am I missing something, or is there just nothing around here? Did I get turned around? Bird? Cow mount OP, says Realm Chat. Yeah, the fastest animal. Rogue effect? What? 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 Cheese time! Oh my gosh, that was real fast. Well done. Bird up, says Avis P. We got chili cheese. My HP is probably something like 666, says Nix the Frenchie. Where is this taking me? Oh. Oh. I know where I am. This is like a town that I need to be at. Okay. That was annoying.
You, human, are you? This is Dragonball. Welcome.
Okay, so yeah, I guess the director notes were like, yeah, so for this, just use like the worst voice you can and make it worse than that.
I think a monster just spooked me. Go blind. Nah, I'm fed up with saying that old line now.
God, horrible joke there too.
You there?
Wow, I love this game, I really do.
You don't fight or run away.
Here in Dragonball, humans and elves and monsters all live happily together.
KarmaJolt, is there a car alarm going off on your end, or is that the soundtrack? I don't hear anything. Just this annoying voice.
So why would I run away when I see a human?
Well, I never. I had no idea such a place existed.
Losing my marbles. Michael Marbles.
Of course.
Marble Mervyn.
You know what this means? I can wander about without causing a stir.
Bird, says Nick the Frenchie.
Paradise.
Hey, thank you so much for the cool €5. Everyone spam Le Croissant in the chat for Nick the Frenchie. Appreciate you. Let's do another, let's say 6 push-ups for that, huh? €5 is like $6? I actually don't know. Yes, or le baguette, or the French flags.
Well, what are we waiting for? Come on, follow me.
Okay, this is like a decent stopping point too. I do have to go to the store, but like let's oh yeah, look at this. King Trode leads the party here. Let's find a priest and save the game, and then we'll finish those push-ups. I guess we'll go through this perp curtain. On the contrary, though, I adore King Trode's voice. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, there's a bunch of cool monsters and stuff here. There's also a bank. Some commerce. I can stay at an inn. What is this guy? Oh, yeah, okay, this is obviously a priest. No, I was wrong. That's a shield icon. I thought it was a cross. Yo, Gouda Guy, another $14.99. Dropping this last dono before you finish the stream. Hey, appreciate you. That's approximately 10 ducats. Let's make it 11. Why not? Hey, thank you so much. Everyone spam the cheese in the chat, which is also kind of French sometimes, depending on the cheese, if you think about it. And cat cameo in 3, 2, 1. Tiny cat. Good boy. Yo, Gouda, thank you so much. Okay, I'm just looking for a place to save the game now, which might be here. No, this is like a prison. Okay, but I for sure can zoom back to here at any time, so... Cats are OP. Yeah, they could use a nerf, honestly. So, okay, so I can zoom back here whenever I want. Let's just go to Alexandria and save the game. Then we'll do 17 push-ups. Le fromage. Yes, omelette du fromage. Everyone remembers that episode of Dexter. A lot of people also know that the way to say cheese omelet is not omelette du fromage, it's omelette au fromage. See you soon, babe. Oh my gosh, Nick the Frenchie with another cool €2. saying baguettes and cheese goes well together. Hey, let's just make it an even 20 push-ups. I'm too full of food to do exercise. Joseph Neal with the cool €3. Little pocket money. $4.07. Thank you for the conversion there. All right. So let's add 4 plus 2. Let's add approximately 6 to this to-go counter. 23 to go. That's Jordan's number. Hey, appreciate you. It's pounds. Yeah, what did I say? I meant to say Great British Pounds there. That's what that L-looking thing is. Except it's not an L, it's a W. Thank you so much. Everyone spam the N in the chat for Joseph N. And the cheese for Gouda Guy. And le croissant for Nick the Frenchie. As we save our game here. And I'm gonna try to do 23 push-ups before I go to the store to get ingredients for dinner. Let's call it here. Ready? Let's do 23. Look at this long cat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Oh, baby. We did it, tiny cat. All right. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching me play a little bit of Dragon Quest VIII and doing some push-ups. Until next time, this is KarmaJolt signing off. Tell your friends I'm great. Look at that little bean you can see on the bed over there. All right. Have a good day. I'll see you soon. Nice.